Hello guys, it's Sher talking. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be talking about the dissension called Aegis Catara. This one is weak to Holy and it inflicts curse. He's from the dark element and also has some very similar mechanics with the other dissension bosses, but we have a very specific strategy to make this very easy. We'll have to talk about it now, and it's let me search for the squad I was using. This one here. You see, I'm using Leon. Leon is a free character. Aimo was a free character when she was released. And then we have the key character for this challenge, and it's called Renvald. Why Renvald? Well, you could actually use another character like Valkyrie Alicia. She's perfectly fine for this, even better than Renvald, because she can heal and also cure the status ailments. So when you're dealing with curse, she will just help you a lot with it. So you could also use just Ethereal Queen here, so she can also inflict the buffs on this boss and heal a lot. But what I have and what the free-to-play players have, it's this. They have to use the characters that they have. We have Renvald here, and he will be very useful. And why you ask? Because his limited skill is called Flower of Life, and all allies are recovered from being cursed. And this is important because curse may be your nightmare here, especially if your characters have too many attacks on a single turn. My Eventide Valkyrie has 6 attacks, and curse and dealing damage on all of turns will be very bad. Okay, so enough talking, let's just start this class and see how we can do with this. Before we start this battle, I will just try to explain my equipment as well. I forgot to do it. You see, my Eventide Valkyrie has very high attack because I finally leveled all of the potential force to the max I could, and she is also sublimated. She is my main damage dealer for this fight. If you have another character, you can also use as your main damage dealer, but she is my main damage dealer. You have to choose one to be your best bet. She's even better because she's on the main slot, and you can use the purification attack and do a lot of damage. And then the second character is the most important one, Leon, to keep healing back the damage the boss inflicts. And then we have Aimo. Aimo is here just because she's Holy and she can equip the Mog Rod and get even more status. She's still very close to the max limit before soul sublimation. And lastly, Renvald, as we said, is using the Shiruk because the Shiruk can heal back and it's just a countermeasure for low health. And then, okay, we will just go to the boss and see if this quest works. This is actually my first time doing with what I just tried to use Shivo instead of Renvald just to see if the increase in damage was, what could I say, if it was good, but it's not. The increase in damage by using Shivo doesn't affect your performance, at least not with my squad. So I decided to do this squad a try, and if the result is better than the other one, I will just post this video instead of the other one. Like always, what I'm doing here is just try to get my purification gauge to the max I can. Try not to miss some attacks so we can get the max. Not so sure if we could get to 4 bars, but we'll try anyway. Yeah, we won't be able. But it seems okay. Okay, we don't have the Schwertlight here because I didn't find a slot for it. I should have just used the Schwertlight with my Leon because I don't really think I will have to use all that Graciato skills, but we'll have to do with this. Let's just attack with this squad normally. And if you're having a trouble with this squad, try to use Schveltlight with Leon. She can use it because the most important thing is her third attack, and it's lightning anyway. So the Twin Crusade is the most important. That's why I have only 5 attacks with her. She can still perform well with that Graciato. She can use the Schveltlight and still perform fine. So we can get more damage when the time comes. Another thing that I missed to say is just that Runval is equipping Yellow Orb so he can get this Chaos Shield to the max, so he gets more chances to inflict status ailments. This boss can be inflicted with at least blind, I think. We will have to find out. Okay, you see, he just used his AoE damage on this first turn, and he just inflicted Curse with 3 of our characters. So this is where we start getting too much damage to our HPs, and we can practically sacrifice ourselves with this fight. And then we just have to use the limited skill from Renvald, and it's just fixed. You see, this boss won't do this every turn. So the next time he did this, Renvald will be able to heal back again. So now we just can't. We can still healing sometimes with Aimo, but the healing from Aimo limited skill is very low. The most important thing is to just start the second turn by using Mercenary's Eye. I can also use this Lightning Blessing just to do more damage and try to heal back. But this boss is very strange. He seems like we can't heal that much. Maybe there's more debuff than just the value is on healing. I will try to just use my Purification attack here, while I can still do it. We have to wait a lot of turns for this boss to start to get weak to Holly. You see that he lost the strength to Holly, but he's still not weak to it. We have to keep attacking, have to keep waiting for more turns, till the moment that he becomes weak to Holly. You can see the damage is very high. This boss has something like just, let me just check our characters here. Aimo, he has, yes, this boss has something like a 13k attack or mag attack. It's very high. You have to always think about how you have to heal back the damage, because the damage is very high. Let's just keep attacking normally and getting our Purification Guard. Kill it again. If you don't get to the half health, like in my case here is around 30k HP, you should consider healing. I have a lot of healings here. I have Renvald, I have that Graciato, and I also have the limited skill from my Aimo. If it's needed, I will just use it. You see that I managed to inflict curse on this boss. His old weapon used it against him. Now is a good time to heal back, and we will just use that Graciato because it's better, way more reliable than just the Shrook. Okay, we can still get normal attacks on this boss, more normal attacks. He likes to defend a lot of times, guys. He is very problematic with this type of stuff. On this turn, he will begin to get weak to Holly, and then we have to open his guard. Still no. Yeah, it's very strange. You see, it's showing here now that he's weak to Holly. Even though it was... now it appeared on the screen, weakened by the fatigue. So now is our time. We have to do a lot of damage now and take our advantage. And we can just use, I don't know if we need to heal back right now. I don't think we need. So we can simply unleash all of our good action skill damage to make up for this weakness turn. Well, Leon doesn't have any way to get more damage here. We still have a chance to inflict a status augment with this boy. Use your fang, this is my action skill. I will use the Desgraciato just because I should have used more of the Moglite. Okay, now it's Purify attack time. The most important damage comes from Eventide Hacker anyway. This is fine. He's now recovered from weakness, so you'll see you have only one turn. There are some Descension bosses that you have 2 turns to inflict damage. One, he gets weak to the element, then he gets even weaker on the next turn, but this one works different. You have only 1 turn to inflict more damage, but he at least still not strong to Holly. You can still inflict normal damage, and this is what I'll be doing here. Normal damage is fine, just Ramble doesn't really do damage. He's here just trying to inflict the status augments. He just inflicted curse. We can heal it by using Renval. You see the damage is very high. Now it's kind of we still are very safe with this type of HP. I will just unleash my limited skill with Leon so she can try to heal more. And we just inflicted a curse yet again with this boss, but blind didn't land. Maybe this was not a very lucky run. Curse, it's not that important, just when it triggers some heal mechanic in the bosses. But it's not this time, this is not something that triggers any type of mechanic. So he's defending again. This boss tries to defend if you juggle him too much and then he rises up. When he rises up, he can try to defend. So okay, now we can just use the Shuruk with our Renvault and finish off this guy. But if you don't have the power to finishing off on this turn, you can still wait for your second chance on dealing more damage with a Holy element. I could still use 2 of my Moglite when it was the right time when he becomes weakened, but I didn't need it to. You see, I'm just finishing this boss off with my squad. It was not that hard. I still had 1 Shuruk and the health was full. I think it's very safe to use this type of squad, and one of the safest one I found. So yeah, we are done with it. Just, these are the rewards, so you can at least check with your current runs on medium. It's kind of double the volleys, so I think it's worth if you have the time to farm, but if you don't, just go on nano, on auto, on medium. I probably will running on auto because I don't have the time to keep farming on nano. But that's it guys, thanks for watching, please subscribe if you haven't, and we see each other on the next one. Bye.